In this video, I'm going to go over how you as a pressure washer are leaving thousands and thousands of dollars on the table by not consistently reactivating your past clients that you've already serviced in the past. Okay, but then more importantly, we're going to go over what you can do to actually solve this problem and what I've seen work for other pressure washers in the space. Side note, if you don't know who I am or who this random guy is talking on the internet, my name is Andrew, and our company works with strictly just pressure washers. We've helped them generate hundreds of thousands of dollars to their company just by using the internet, okay? And then my goal for this channel is really just to help you and show you everything I've learned along the way of doing this. Okay, so let's just jump right into this video. Okay, before we get into the messaging and the tactics we use at our company to help these pressure washers land these same clients over and over again 3-4 times a year, we need to get something out of the way, and we need to talk about LTV, or lifetime value of a customer. Okay, I know some of you guys already know this, but it's extremely important that you understand it, especially in pressure washing. Okay, here's why. So in pressure washing, as you already know, it's a little bit lower ticket of a service compared to, some of these other niches like home renovation and stuff. Okay, pressure washing, you could expect about $200 to $600 average ticket depending on the service, like driveways, roofs, houses, etc., etc. The reason why LTV, or lifetime value of a customer, just basically what is the total value of a customer in X amount of years you keep them. The reason why this is so important is because you need to understand how to maximize the LTV of each and every customer, okay? Because if you're only doing a one-off deal with a customer, your LTV of that customer is going to be very low. It's going to be about $200, right? Or $400, depending on the service or how much you actually charge. But if we could really understand LTV and help maximize it, so they'll be buying your service 3 to 4 times a year, okay, for 5 years, that will greatly increase the lifetime value of a customer, meaning you're going to be generating more monthly, yearly revenue, whatever, okay? So what you need to do is first go into your CRM and see how much each customer is actually worth, okay? This can be 1,000, 2,000, and how long you actually kept them, because we need to understand the metrics first. Once it is tracked, then we can start improving. Okay, so now that it is tracked, now we can start improving on what you can actually do to consistently reactivate these clients, okay? And the good thing about pressure washing is what I really like is the margins are really good, okay? Versus some of these other industries where they're doing about a 30% margin, pressure washing is way higher than that, as you already know. Therefore, if we consistently just keep these clients in the pipeline, it's going to serve your company extremely well. It's going to put a lot of money back into your pocket just because the margins are a lot higher than other industries, okay? So that's why we really need to maximize this LTV of a customer. Okay, so now that we covered that, you may be asking yourself, okay, Andrew, how am I going to reactivate these past customers back into the pipeline when I just serviced them for a driveway? Okay, and this is why your limiting beliefs on the services you offer are holding you back from your revenue goals. Let me explain. Okay, so all of our guys, and I'm sure you do the same, you have different services, meaning you have driveway, house, roof washing, fence staining, window cleaning, okay? Just because your customer got one service from you, let's say for example a driveway, does not mean you cannot go back 2 weeks later, or maybe even on that same day or a month later, and text them back saying, hey, we're offering this kind of discount for windows and you service the driveway. This is why this is holding you back, okay? You need to have an abundance mindset when it comes to all your services can be used on one person's house, okay? Just because they got their driveway done does not mean 2 weeks later they don't want their windows washed, just because now they're starting to notice it more because maybe you mentioned it on the site, okay? This is why your limiting beliefs of, I just serviced this one customer, now they're done for the whole year. No, you have about 6 different services, maybe even more. So let's utilize that throughout the whole year. If you can't upsell it on the job, at least mention it. Therefore, it's in their mind. And when you reactivate them back, you send them a text message back, you send them an email, it's already on their mind and maybe they will pull the trigger. I mean, if you really think about it, you can be servicing a client's home all year round with the amount of services you offer. For example, a lot of our guys, windows, gutters, they do it all, okay? So let's think about it. In springtime, gutters, windows. A month later, driveway. And then in the summer, house washing. We see a lot of success in the summer for house washing. In the fall, gutters, windows. And then in the winter, a lot of our guys do Christmas lights too. What is that, 5-6 times a year? Imagine that lifetime value of a customer then. And this is why it's so important to constantly be reaching back out to them. Hey, do you need this? Hey, do you need this? Sign them on a recurring deal. Okay? If you maximize this, each person's home can be worth $4,000 or more a year versus a lot of these guys are doing $200 a year for each customer. Okay, and then they already have that trust factor. That's the beautiful thing. They already trust you and your company. So it isn't like that, rough client acquisition part where you have to sell your services and really just sell them. No, you don't have to do that anymore because they trust you. And once they trust you, they'll say, okay, yeah, go ahead and do it. Right? It is so much easier. This is why you constantly need to be reactivating and reaching back out to past clients. That's what I'm gonna show you right now. Meat and potatoes. I'm gonna show you our exact CRM, the messaging we use, and how we actually reactivate these past clients. Okay, so I highly recommend, getting some type of CRM that sends out messages, or it doesn't even have to be a CRM. It could be some type of software that you use to register a phone number and then send out text messages, okay? There's a ton of different platforms for this. I like High Level. That's our go-to software for really everything. But as you can see here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna upload all your clients, okay? You're gonna upload them all. And about every 2 months or so, you're gonna send them text messages. Emails can be more often. The example I'm showing you right now is an SMS campaign. So we don't want to annoy them by sending them every week, okay? Do not do that because then you're gonna, make clients mad and we don't wanna lose them. Every 2, 3, 4 months or so for SMS. But emails can be more often, okay? Because emails are a little bit less intrusive than, getting text messages, okay? Next, what you want to do is you want to keep it extremely personalized. Do not make it sound like you're sending to thousands of people because people will recognize that. You want to use custom values, custom fields, making sure that you are addressing the client by their actual first name, and it doesn't say reply stopped unsubscribe. You don't say any of that because these are your past clients. Therefore, you don't have to have that reply stopped unsubscribe because they've already opted in before in the past. Okay, so here's just an example I pulled up. This was pretty recently. You could copy our exact messaging. This is just what's working for us right now. As you can see, it says by their first name, everything like that. It addresses them. It shows what company. So we send 2 text messages out. And then if they don't respond, then we send them another one at 2:13. 9:13, 2:13. And people are like, oh, why are you texting them so much? You see how she responded at 2:21 then? Okay. If they don't respond to the first one, obviously don't send 10 in a row or something crazy like that. But we want to make sure, hey, did you get this last message? Did you see this? Usually they always respond to that second one. It's kind of funny how that works. But a lot of people respond to the second one and not the first one. Okay, same thing with leads. When new leads come in, double text, triple text. Now, obviously with past clients, I would keep it to 2 text messages. Okay, we send a double and then we send a single. Don't go anywhere past that, okay? Because remember, we want to keep it respectful with these clients that we've been with for a long time, and we really just want to check in on them. Okay, as you can see, great to hear from you. We'd love to do our driveway and maybe some backyard work, which could be patios and stuff like that. Okay. So even you can see an example. They're saying, great to hear from you. Hey, we haven't heard from you in a while, but it would be great to hear. It's great to hear from you. That's what you need to understand. A lot of people think it's, oh, I don't want to text, I don't want to bother them. No, you're checking up on them. You're seeing if they need anything else because, hey, I'm here to service you. That's what you need to understand. And I see this every single account we do, time and time again. It's a lot of these guys don't understand, hey, we are just reaching out to these past clients because you haven't texted them or reached out to them in 3 years. And they might need something, but they just forgot about your company. Now we're keeping the company top of mind. Hey, this is Andrew from SocialWorks. How's everything been rather than our last service? How's everything been? Okay, that's what we're asking. Now they realize, oh, this company does XYZ. Let me, I do need my windows clean. Okay, so this is the way to actually do it through SMS and how to reactivate these past clients through SMS marketing. You want to do about 40 a day, 40 to 100 messages a day. Really, however many text messages you can handle, however many replies you can do. We see about a 10% conversion from this. Okay, so if you reach out to 100 people, about 10% of those past clients will convert that day. Now, we don't have the metrics for a month later, but just in that time frame, it'll be about 10%. So I hope you found this video really useful. I highly recommend you implement this into your pressure washing company as soon as possible, because I promise you it will make you a ton of money like that. Okay, if you watch this video and you're like, hey Andrew, I just want your company to do all this for me, ads, reactivation campaigns, just please handle it all, feel free down below, schedule a call with me, check out some of my other videos, see what we do for clients and see the results we've gotten, and go ahead, book a call with me, and I will talk to you later.